Hello bookworms, I'm Becca. So basically, today I was hanging out with Josh, and if you don't know, what you don't know is a lot. Josh is a manager at McDonald's, which is really awesome, and he was telling me that they are in between toys right now, so they're actually giving out books in their Happy Meals, kids' books about back to school. So I made him take me to McDonald's to get an Amelia Bedelia book. Amelia Bedelia's first day of school, and I was so excited. I couldn't wait to put it in my classroom, and then I started to read it. Let's go through it page by page. Starting out strong on page 1, she's getting off the bus, but she's not just getting off the bus, she's jumping full force off the bus and lands on another staff member. That's not safe. Right from the start, I knew I could not read this to my kids. You need to be holding onto the rail, taking one step at a time, and if you try to jump off of a bus, no. And Amelia Bedelia is already just not following the rules. So then she gets into her classroom and her teacher's trying to give her name tag that we give out for safety. And what does she do? She runs across the room trying to play tag. Who does she think she is? I cannot handle this child. Let's look at another example. When the teacher is trying to do roll call and is telling her that she has to say here when she says her name, the teacher says that when I call your name, you have to say it. And Amelia Bedelia, with her sass that continues for the majority of this book, stands up and yells it as loud as she can. So loud, in fact, that her fellow classmate is covering his ears. Is that very kind? I don't think so. So then it's time for art. So Amelia Bedelia meets this boy named Clay, which is cute because they're working with clay. So naturally, when the teacher says to use their fingers to work with the clay, what does she do? She starts tickling Clay. I don't like your sass, Amelia. Her attitude does not just go in the classroom, but during lunch, when the lunch lady asks if she would like a sloppy joe, Amelia Bedelia doesn't say yes politely or no thank you. Instead she says, no, do I look like one? Come on, Amelia. So then they go back to the classroom and they're doing more artwork. And instead of just taking the supplies that she needs, she is going and taking another piece of white paper, another piece of white paper, another piece of yellow, another piece of white, another piece of yellow, another piece of white, and another piece of yellow. Amelia, the paper is for everyone. Finally, this was probably my favorite page because her teacher gets fed up and says, enough is enough, you need to sit down. And I was like, yes, finally, someone, a sensible person in this book. But then, of course, like all children's books, with all of the silliness going on, it ends with a nice heartwarming message that it was not only Amelia's first day at school, but the teacher's first day too, because she's a new teacher, but I'm not buying it, okay? Even though that was nice and heartwarming, I could never read this book to my kids. Amelia Bedelia is the worst role model for kids that I have ever seen, and the only way I would be reading this book in my classroom is to be telling kids what not to do in my classroom. Even though the message and the writing and the pictures were so beautiful and well put together, the overall character of Amelia Bedelia was a little bit too much for me to handle, so I gave this book 1 out of 5 stars. Okay guys, obviously this was just a joke review. I have to admit that I was really excited to get this book from McDonald's, and I was kind of in a fury when I was reading it because I could not believe what she was doing, and I probably would use this in my class just to teach the rules of how to really go down from the bus, how to use your manners in class, only take what you need, and that sort of thing, use your walking feet. It was really cute, but this book is definitely aimed for much older kids than the ones that I deal with that can appreciate the silliness and then know that, of course, this isn't the way that you would really act at school. So I was just joking with Josh and decided that I wanted to make a rant review of Amelia Bedelia's first day of school. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below to see more bookish videos. That's all I got for you guys today. I know it was a weird one, and I will see you next time.